don't think people realize how many people them guys beefing with, and then when they know where you at, like
shit, I always been a little badass nigga, but I play sports and shit too. So yeah, that's where everybody where I'm from do. Niggas out there play, niggas go play sports and be in there.
This is 24Lik's, a Detroit drill artist out of Inkster, Michigan, who just did nearly 2 years in federal prison after walking into a strip club carrying a modified Glock. He wasn't legally allowed to have the second he stepped back outside. Rumors started moving fast. People were already saying he'd pulled up in a yellow Lamborghini before the day was even over. But before we get into what's being claimed about that night, we've got to rewind and really understand who he is and how he ended up behind federal walls. In the first place, this story didn't start with music videos or flashy cars at runs. Way deeper than that, Malik Mahi Taylor, professionally known as 24Like, was born September 3rd, 1999 in the Detroit metro area. He was raised in Inkster, a small city just outside Detroit in Wayne County. And if you know that area, you already know the kind of pressure that comes with it. Inkster has dealt with high poverty levels for years. And that kind of environment can shape how people move and think from a young age. His home life wasn't easy either. Both of his parents struggled with substance addiction, and his father was incarcerated for about 6 years starting when he was still a baby. That kind of start can impact how someone sees their options and the path they believe is open to them. Growing up, what really stands out about Taylor's story is that he actually had other lanes available to him.
Shit, I lived in a single parent home, just my dukes. Shit, I wouldn't say it's really that hard, like, ain't really just not having shit, like my dukes, you know? My dukes made sure I got what I wanted and shit. Not every time, but shit, ain't like no too crazy poverty shit for me, like, but a nigga ain't silver spoon either, though. Yeah, like niggas ain't grow up fucked up or with it like that. Niggas grew up straight, though.
Yeah, facts. That's real. When would y'all say y'all jumped off the porch in Detroit?
Shit, I always been a little badass nigga, but I play sports and shit too, so yeah, that's where everybody where I'm from do. Niggas out there play, niggas go play sports and be in there, cut the hood. Shit got their own little sports teams and shit. Yeah, hell yeah.
Play that. I always play sports and shit.
But I always been a regular street nigga too, though.
Yeah.
When it was time to get some money, though, nigga had to get some money.
Yeah.
Early on, he attended the University of Detroit Jesuit High School, known for strong academics and discipline in the Detroit area. Later, he transferred to Inkster High, but during that time, he was really locked in with sports. He played point guard in basketball and was active on the football field, and college programs were already taking notice. Some schools were even reaching out with scholarship offers, including one from Hiram College. That's a real opportunity to change everything. But even with those chances right in front of him, the environment around him still had a strong pull. Lifestyle is what you see every day growing up. It can be tough to ignore, no matter what's waiting on the other side. And for Taylor, that pull ended up taking over, in his own words, during an interview with Dirty Glove Bastard alongside his collaborator, 392 Lil. Head back in 2022, he spoke about what growing up in that situation felt like. By around 16, he had already started running into legal issues as a juvenile. He faced charges related to assault after an incident involving a group confrontation with two younger teens outside a movie theater in Westland, Michigan. That moment became an early turning point, showing how quickly things were starting to escalate.
I don't think people realize how many people them guys beefing with, and then when they know where you at, like he got problems with some guys that like really got some money and really got pulled. And then I remember the conversations of people even talking about him in prison or when they call home to me. Like 700 guys don't like them. Some of them 700 guys don't like them. 82 guys don't like them. They got beef with the whole
The situation was actually caught on camera and ended up circulating on social media, which is how authorities were able to identify him so quickly. He later tried to appeal the case in 2018, but the Michigan Court of Appeals denied it without hesitation. Then right at 18, when those college opportunities were supposed to fully open up, he picked up another case that would quietly follow him until it came back in a major way in August. 2018 Taylor and 3 other men were taken into custody in Owasso, about 100 miles northwest of Inkster, after reports of fake $20 bills being used at places like Taco Bell, Arby's, and even a gas station. The group included Jalen Shanks, Anthony Shanks, and Michael Brown, people connected to the same circles he was already around back home. By 2019, Taylor was found guilty of passing counterfeit currency, which is considered a serious felony under Michigan law. That conviction changed everything moving forward. Under federal rules, it placed him in a category where he could no longer legally possess or carry a weapon at any point in his life.
Stupid ass Miami O's.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, wait.
Man.
That's Belt Gang. Hold on.
Hold on, let me call you back. Plus, she good. Plus, she good. He good. He good.
Don't beat me up.
He good. He good.
You must got a Dodge.
Stop playing like that, though. I'm telling you, don't be running up like I'm gonna tell bro run your water.
Yo, I can tell y'all got a Dodge, don't y'all? So the way he just hit me up, Dodge hit me. Shake hand with a friend.
Okay.
You got stung by B?
We give out whoopings.
Boy, you pretty slow. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, you got more bodyguards than Kevin Costner. You ain't get your CDs?
You can't be running up like that.
Well,
What
you see these
CDs?
stains
What
right
CDs?
here on them shoes right there. They call me Wide Earth looking for dirt. Jesse James looking for stains. Now look, the good part about it, real quick, and I'm out your hair like cheap shampoo. Look, tilt one to the side like
Come on.
this.
How we
I see
coming?
that spot
How
like
you
a
coming
dilation.
in there,
Look,
man?
watch this right here. You spray the spray.
Look,
then
I got
you
niggas that get shit dirty, bro. I'm
I know,
telling you,
yeah.
if this bitch can't clean a belt, I don't want it.
Look at that. Would you say that's quicker than the New York Minute? That's not too shabby, huh? And you use it on your jewelry too, cause y'all jeweled up like Santana. Y'all play basketball? Y'all balling like Jim Jones. Why don't
Yeah,
you
we
just
be
get to
putting
get
up
rid
a
of
lot of shots.
Can you
Yeah.
get to get
We
rid
putting up
of
a
me
lot of
first before I
shots.
get off work? This is how it comes to concentrate. It's gonna help you stay focused while you clean. One package will last longer than my last relationship, so by the time you run out, we probably have a Chinese president. Can you just do one bottle?
Give me like 3. I'm telling you, bro, I'm be getting shit
Yeah, I got
dirty.
3 left. You talk me into it. That's gonna be cash or check. Is those shoes comfortable?
They cool.
Can you run in your
cool.
pocket and get the money? I'm right here and get the paperwork.
Stop playing like that, dog. I told you, I'm at bro run your water. Stop playing like that.
That's what I'm saying.
You almost got
I got
spanked
3 of them.
here. Stop playing. Let me
That's what I'm
see.
saying. Let me see that. Hold on.
Let me see.
Huh? Good looking, bro. Good looking. No, that's
Fuck
what I'm saying.
Goofy ass. He green.
Hey.
Fuck, nigga.
At the time, the detail might not have seemed like a huge deal, but it ended up being the exact reason things unraveled. Later, around 2021, Taylor started putting real focus into music, and his motivation was simple. He saw money coming in. His older brother, Big Key, whose real name is Keith Taylor, is also a rapper and closely tied to the same crew, Cash Gang, also known as Belt Gang. This group isn't just about music. It's a mix of a rap collective and a street-based circle rooted in Inkster, with connections stretching across the Detroit metro area. Federal prosecutors and agents even mentioned Taylor in multiple court documents, linking him to Cash Gang and describing the group as having a strong presence in both music and the streets around Detroit. By 2023, Taylor was building real momentum, dropping projects like Big 24, The Biggest Shark, Evil Twins with 392, Lil Head, and Belt Gang Volume 1. His name was starting to buzz louder, and the momentum was picking up fast. He had already secured a deal with Interscope Records along with 2 distribution agreements. So things were lining up in a big way, but none of that progress mattered on the night of September 17th, 2023. That's when everything took a sharp turn around 1:00 a.m. Taylor walked up to Truth Gentlemen's Club on 8 Mile Road on Detroit's east side. Security at the entrance stopped him for a routine check and searched him before letting him in. That's when they found a Glock 26 that was fully loaded, but this wasn't just any standard handgun. It had an illegal modification attached to the back that changed how it functioned, making it operate in a way heavily restricted under federal law. On top of that, it had an extended magazine, and it was already ready to fire.
It's spanking, man.
Yeah, it's a spanking. It's a spanking, nigga.
Feel me?
Belt Gang, nigga.
Stop for the fucking dime. You feel me? Good.
Hog ass, nigga. Papa spank something.
Man, and I'm with my trades, I'm with the trades too. I'm neighborhood, I'm with the trades. These the only trades I love, nigga. Y'all niggas know what the fuck going on.
That part. That part. Yeah.
More.
I'm fucking with the
Yeah.
movers.
Big Key the Great. Neighborhood's finest. That's the only neighborhood nigga I love. The homie gon' spank something and he gon' run up a bag on you bitch ass niggas. Hey Juice.
That's for real.
What's moving, 3? What y'all niggas got on though?
Bad boy.
Hey, Key, what's that chain on your neck, boy? That 2-4 shit?
2-4, this 2-4 business. This shit everywhere on me, nigga. Shit everywhere on me. I got this shit on my cash too, nigga. Y'all niggas on the on my nigga, man.
Is that 2-4 leak? That Mr. Space something, Mr. Knock You Down Where You Stand?
You feel me?
Yeah.
The general, Mr. Delta ass, all that, man.
I'm talking about a cold spanking. A cold spanking going down. It's the Spank Show. You call her 4 hats in one summer. Why you think my name lives?
Y'all know we crippin' crazy over this bitch. Y'all niggas know what the fuck going on.
Yeah. Yes, sir. More.
The bank on. We got a couple dollars on us. Hold on. We got a couple dollars. Like, so much. Yeah, couple. Yeah, we got good sources on us. Couple dollars. This shit ain't hard, bro. Shit stay on me. I'm the bank.
All blue.
I'm the ATM right now.
I hear you.
Security immediately took the weapon and contacted police when officers arrived. One of them recognized Taylor right away from previous encounters. And that's when things started getting more serious. Taylor was heavily intoxicated at the time and resisted being taken into custody, forcing officers to step in and place him into the back of a patrol car. But it didn't end there. While handcuffed, he somehow managed to get out of the vehicle and took off running across the parking lot and onto 8 Mile Road before officers caught up with him again. After the arrest, investigators began reviewing Taylor's. Social media and what they found ended up playing a major role in the case on his own YouTube channel. There was already content raising serious concerns just 38 days before the club incident on August 30th, 2023. Taylor had uploaded a music video titled Overdoing It. In that video, he was seen holding what an agent later identified as the exact same Glock 26 with the same illegal modification and extended magazine that was recovered from him at the club entrance. Same setup, same details, everything lining up, and it was all publicly available before his arrest. That visual connection between the item in the video and what was recovered that night became a key focus for investigators building their case. But it didn't stop there. In the video, Taylor also made statements suggesting he was aware of being watched by federal authorities, and there were moments investigators interpreted as aggressive or concerning toward law enforcement. At one point, he even made a gesture toward the camera while talking about possible encounters with police, which brought even more attention to the situation. On top of the music video, prosecutors also introduced around 20 Instagram photos and clips dating back to 2021 showing Taylor around firearms over a long period of time. In one image, he even had 2 handguns clearly visible in his front pockets, which only added to the case. There was also another track called Running where the lyrics referenced modifying a Glock, with the word "is switch" replaced in the audio by a sound effect mimicking rapid fire. Investigators pointed to that as another example of how his music and online presence were being used to support their claim.
Oh, my nigga, he showed me his distro. This bitch had like 200 racks on it. 200K in distro. Oh, what? I'm about to start rapping. I'm about to press this shit. Bro making this off that. Yeah. Get in that booth.
So right after that, y'all just knew it was gang time.
Yeah. But niggas already fuck with us. Like, they want to hear us regardless. Streetwise, like, we want to hear what y'all, like, niggas want to hear y'all on the track. Rap. We just ain't give a fuck to rap.
Was y'all say y'all didn't give a fuck to rap because y'all didn't see, like, the point of it?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The money and shit. Y'all ain't see no point.
Like, we ain't never think we was gonna get verified. Even get this BLB on some shit like this, none of that.
Why y'all feel like that though? Y'all niggas
we ain't growing up seeing them niggas like, no, we ain't got no real, we don't got no big homie to be like, no rapping big homie that be like,
that bitch ain't even got no school.
Like,
the government's argument was direct. They believed he had been posting this kind of content online for years. And now they had enough to build a strong case. The charges included being a felon in possession of a firearm, which can carry up to 15 years, along with possession of a prohibited firearm, modification, which can carry up to 10 years under federal law at the detention. Hearing his attorney Robert Kenney pushed for his release, he pointed to Taylor's deal with Interscope Records, the distribution agreements he had lined up, and the fact that he had 2 children depending on him. He also, Caroline, argued that the music should be viewed as creative expression, not a direct reflection of real-life actions, but U.S. Magistrate Judge Kimberly Altman denied bond, stating that no release conditions would fully ensure public safety. So Taylor remained in custody as the case moved forward. To really understand the environment Taylor was moving in, you also have to look at his close associate from Cash Gang, Real Rich ISO, whose real name is Isaac Young. His situation was almost identical, and it paints a clearer picture of the circle they were part of. Young, also from Inkster, was another rapper tied to Cash Gang with deals connected to Capitol Music Group and Priority Records. He had strong streaming numbers too, pulling in over 85,000 monthly listeners on Spotify with a track called Hoop Dat, reaching 1.3 million streams. But at the same time, he was dealing with a very similar federal case involving firearm possession, with prosecutors using nearly identical language to describe his situation. Prosecutors described him as a serious risk to the community.
Bro, that thumbs down, bro, is me and my bro. I don't even want to specifically even say no names, bro, but the niggas, they know who it is, bro. If you disrespecting that shit, bro, come directly to the one, bro. That's me. That's me. If not me, come to ghetto. If not ghetto, go to Nail. If anybody else, bro, don't even got no say so in this shit, man. Matter of fact, my nigga P, man, pull up on or say something to P. He gotta say so, man. Anybody else, bro, y'all kids, bro. I'm on my way home too. I ain't saying it. I'm on my way home. I've been so quiet. I ain't saying nothing. I've been letting them freestyle, pop they, say what they want, have they way.
Pointing to rap videos and Instagram posts as proof of continued involvement with illegal weapons. What really connects Young directly to Taylor's situation goes back to April 2022, over a year before the club incident. Surveillance footage from a shopping center in Westland reportedly showed both Taylor and Young involved in a store altercation. Prosecutors claim that during that situation, Taylor used a handgun to strike another person, leaving them seriously injured. That footage didn't just stay behind the scenes. It was actually introduced at Taylor's detention hearing to show prosecutors called a pattern of dangerous behavior tied to Cash Gang. A street commentator known as Petty Tupac spoke on everything around the time of Taylor's arrest and broke down how deep things really went. While Taylor was in custody, the outside situation didn't cool off either. It stayed active. And Tense, a figure known in their circle as a big homie who was also incarcerated at the time, went live and made it clear he had issues with Taylor and others connected to Cash Gang. He warned that problems would be handled once he was released, adding even more pressure to the situation. After 2 years behind bars, Taylor ended up taking a plea deal on April 22nd, 2024, admitting guilt to the possession charge, while the more serious modification-related charge was dropped as part of the agreement altogether. He served about 20 months, including time before trial, and after sentencing leading up to his release around May 16, 2025, 24Lik's returned home. After a 2-year bid, he stepped right back into a world that hadn't slowed down at all while he was gone, and based on what people started saying, almost instantly, it didn't look like he planned to take things slow either.
He's just a little nigga, bro. I fuck with that nigga so, bro. I do that with everything I fuck with. Everything I fuck with, I know that.
Just 2 days after Taylor was released from federal prison on May 18, 2025, a new music video dropped for a track called Lid's First Day Out. The video quickly gained traction, passing over 595,000 views on YouTube. It was filmed around a bright yellow Lamborghini Urus and a black Ram TRX, with Taylor performing in and around those vehicles, fully styled in luxury outfits. The whole visual pushed that high-energy comeback moment, and the song itself followed the typical first day out drill vibe, direct and hard to ignore. The lyrics, though, had people talking immediately in the chorus. He raps about lifestyle and experiences with lines many listeners felt were intense and confrontational. Those bars quickly sparked a wave of reactions online. For those unfamiliar with Detroit drill slang, terms like a hats are often used in a symbolic or exaggerated way within the music, and the name allegedly carries its own layered meaning. In that scene, the chorus leans heavily into that storytelling style, delivering intense imagery and bold claims as part of the performance. That right there is a strong statement. Now, this is where things need to be separated. Clearly, what's confirmed and what's being said. Streets are not the same thing, even though both are part of the conversation. What is confirmed is this Taylor was released around May 16th, and just 2 days later, that music video was already out. The yellow Lamborghini Urus and black Turex were right there on screen, no hiding it, and the lyrics said exactly what people heard. That part is all public and easy to verify. Now, what people in the streets have been claiming is a whole different layer, according to those rumors. Those same two vehicles were allegedly connected to a drive-by incident Inkster within 48 hours of Taylor getting out either already. Around the same time or just before the video was filmed, the reported target was a man named Titus Money, someone from his past circle, who had been accused for years of cooperating with authorities. Several reaction channels, including one called Snort Out Dude, started breaking this down around May 3rd, 2025, laying out their version of events in detail. They claim that neighborhood surveillance footage, what people often call ring camera clips, showed a yellow Lamborghini and a black vehicle at the scene of that incident at a specific address in Inkster. Then, according to those same claims, the vehicle and even the outfits match what later appeared in the music video released that same day. As for Titus Mew, he's also from Inkster and has his own past legal issues. Back in September 2018, he was arrested with two others for allegedly using over $1, $100 and counterfeit $20 bills across multiple Walmart locations in Indiana within certain circles in Detroit and Inkster. He's been labeled as someone who cooperated with law enforcement, which is why his name keeps coming up in these conversations. Now, all of this created a situation where the line between music image and real-life consequence started looking really blurry. The timing, the visuals, and the rumors all hitting at once had people watching closely and trying to connect every detail. Online debates started heating up fast. Some saying it was all just entertainment and marketing, while others were convinced it pointed to something deeper. What made it even louder was how quickly everything happened. Within days of getting out, Taylor had a high-production video, luxury cars on display, and lyrics that people were already breaking down line by line. That kind of rollout doesn't go unnoticed, especially when there's already spotlight on your name. At the same time, law enforcement attention doesn't just disappear, especially after a federal case. Situations like this tend to keep eyes on you, and every move can end up being analyzed from a different angle, whether it's music videos, social media posts. Just being seen in certain places, it all starts to carry more weight. And in a scene like Detroit drill, where reputation, storytelling, and real-life experiences often blend together, moments like this can either build momentum or bring serious pressure. The energy around Taylor's return wasn't calm. Was loud, fast, and full of tension, with everyone trying to figure out what would happen next. And that reputation is exactly what reaction channels are pointing to when they talk about a possible motive behind the alleged incident. A second video from Drill Hall of Fame uploaded in early April 2026 layers zoomed in on a clip of Cash Gang affiliate Tez Money, also known as Aten Money, delivering lines that people in the scene took as a little too specific. Some of those lyrics reference burning a Louis Vuitton outfit and jumping out of a Lamborghini around the same time frame as the rumored situation. On top of that, matching Instagram photos were being passed around, allegedly showing Tez Money and Taylor wearing similar designer outfits near that same yellow Lamborghini. During the rollout of the video, multiple channels pointed to those visuals as proof, connecting dots that officially haven't confirmed. That line about burning the Louis outfit especially caught attention. In drill culture, details like that get interpreted as someone trying to get rid of clothing tied to a moment they don't want traced back to them. Even without official confirmation, that kind of lyric can spark a whole wave of speculation online. But here's the part that really matters if you're trying to separate facts from talk. There have been no major news reports and no new charges filed against Taylor connected to any incident in May 2025. And even more importantly, Titus Meath, the person people keep mentioning as the alleged target, is still alive and active. That alone raises serious questions about how much of this is real and how much is just talk spreading fast online. Months later, in October 2025, He was arrested in Kentucky as part of a 4-person group from Michigan accused of targeting gym locker rooms and being involved in identity-related fraud across multiple states of Franklin. Circuit Court grand jury indicted him on October 28, 2025 on organized crime and theft-related charges. That means whatever did or didn't happen back in Inkster that night in May 2025, it clearly didn't stop his situation from escalating. What this story really shows is how the Detroit drill scene operates right now and why it keeps drawing attention from federal authorities even when no official charges connect to certain rumors. The combination of music, social media posts, surveillance clips, and street narratives all blend together. Fast, it creates a cycle where it's hard to tell what's real and what's part of the image being pushed online. Taylor came home from federal prison, stepped straight into a yellow Lamborghini, and dropped a track with bold, intense lyrics right as rumors were already spreading that something had happened involving that same type of car. Then a music video appeared. Matching the timing and the visuals, and the conversation explodes even more whether someone believes those claims or not. One thing is clear, his return instantly had people talking from every angle, and in this kind of environment, the reaction almost feels intentional, the mix of attention, speculation, and visibility is a powerful thing, especially in a scene where every move gets watched closely. Do you think there's any truth to the rumors, or is it all just talk? And what's your take on the claims surrounding people in his circle? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Check out another video on your screen for more stories like this.